Welcome back, Saucers. Second edition of St. Street. First one was fun. Let's see if we can replicate it. Today we got...
Brittany Brown.
And...
Dave Martin.
Dave, you want to tell them a little something about yourself?
I'm a cold-hearted piece of shit. No, really, I'm a good guy, but I don't really know. I don't really know what to say about me. I'm stupid, wild, and if you want to have some good fun, follow my Facebook page.
How can they find that?
Dave Martin on Facebook. It's a picture of me in a blue shirt with a blue hat on. You can't miss this fucking ugly mug, so check me out, follow me.
There seems to be a reoccurring theme when we introduce people, and they call themselves a piece of shit. So I'm really thinking I hang out with a bunch of pieces of shit.
I've never said that.
Well,
Never once.
as I've been referred to by somebody that here recently, I'm not just a piece of shit, I'm the whole pile of shit. So.
Oh, alright. So anyways, moving on. Dave, what's one of your most embarrassing moments in life, man?
It's pretty bad. I'm pretty sure your viewers are gonna get a kick out of this one. So, I had a crush on this chick that I had followed on Facebook for the longest time. And me being me, I will not approach a woman. I won't jump in anybody's inbox. Like, you're not going to screenshot me and put me on Facebook and embarrass me in front of the whole world.
Wall of shame.
So, yeah, I'm not going to be on the wall of shame, never. But she ended up actually hitting me up, and I had, just gotten over the stomach bug, and she's like, let's go out tonight. And it was, spur of the moment type thing. So I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. I'm like, I've been wanting to talk to this chick, so let's go with it. I really wasn't feeling the greatest, but let's try it anyway. So we met up for a few drinks and got a couple of appetizers, and she wanted to go back to her place. And on the way there, I'm in the car, and I drove because I picked her up. And, I had to fart. Dude, my stomach was all messed up,
You trusted it, too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I trusted it. I trusted it. And I had on white jeans. And it wasn't a fart. It was a full-blown shit.
That shit was honking for the ride away.
It ran down my leg, and it was horrible. So when we got to her house, she was like, "Are you coming in?" I'm like, I got to run to the store. I forgot something real quick.
With new pants on.
Dude, I went home and I had to jump in the shower and change my clothes and shit. When I came back, she was like, "What took you so long?" I was like, "Man, you ain't gonna believe what happened to me. I got a red slushie at the store, and I'm on my way out the door, and some chick knocked it out of my hand, and it went all over my clothes, and I was too embarrassed to come back like that." And yeah, I fabricated this whole story, and I actually just shit my pants.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was real bad.
I shit my pants once a week.
Yeah.
But I ain't never done it under them circumstances.
Yeah, and I had on white jeans, and I was afraid to get out of the car because once I got out of the car, the whole back of my pants was brown. It was tragic, and it ran down my whole leg. Literally, I was afraid it was gonna go on my shoe.
Oh, damn.
It was that bad. It was one of those liquid drops, full splash.
All over the chalkboard.
Yeah, it was bad. It looked like this painting right here, sprayed everywhere. It was pretty bad.
You got anything, Brittany?
My most embarrassing moment?
Yeah.
I'm sure I have a lot of them. But the one that sticks out the most, have you ever seen anybody drive away at the pump with the thing still in?
God. Yeah.
With the nozzle and the gas tank?
Yeah. So I was at Speedway, I think, right up the road, and I'm really good about, I'll either pay and pump before I go in, or, I keep it all together. Well, for some reason I was in a hurry, so I, used my card, started the pump, whatever, ran inside to get something, but when I came out, I forgot that I still had the pump in my thing.
How do you do that? You don't see this big-ass line that's connected to your car?
Apparently not.
Did you drove away like that?
I did, and did you know that they have it?
They got them detachable
They
now.
do, they're detachable because so many people do it. But it still makes a really loud noise, so when you're there, right after work, there's a million people, and you drive away with this thing, it's so loud. and everybody's just staring at you.
Did you stop or you just act like
No,
nothing happened?
No, I stopped because I took it out of my car and took it inside to the guy. Like,
You took the whole nozzle in?
I drove away with your gas pump, and he was like, "Just leave it there." It's
You know
fine."
they used to charge people for that?
Thank God they didn't.
I actually seen a guy going down 275 with a nozzle in his gas tank still. Like, how the hell do you not notice that? At least you didn't get that far.
I was in a hurry, so
Obviously.
I was.
You kind of live your life in a state of oblivion anyways.
I do.
You are pretty sporadic and, like, rushy.
I'm yeah. Tell me a little more about myself, please. Let's hear it. Tell me more.
For somebody that's rushy, you're never on time either. Like, where were you rushing to be late to?
Always late, no matter what it is. Brittany, it's your funeral.
And
Hers breaks
It
down.
starts at 12. Yeah, it starts at 12 o'clock. She's there at 1:30. Everybody's waiting in tears.
That'll be an embarrassing moment.
why?
I hope I get a boner in my casket.
That's me.
Alright, well, I got two. One of them, your shit story trumps, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, so there was this girl, and she was a stripper at this club down by the racetrack in Sparta, right?
Racers.
Racers.
And I was
Rest in peace, racers.
rest in peace. So it was one of them times I was punching above my weight. I got her to go out with me, and we had a good little date. We were at a light next to each other afterwards, driving home, and I didn't know she was sitting next to me. I just started fucking digging at my nose, just picking my nose. I look over, and she's looking right at me. I get home, text her, call her. I never heard from that girl again.
Yeah, I mean, at least you didn't eat it, did you?
No, I might have if she wasn't looking. It was a good one. It was big. Like
That's kind of shallow, though. Come on now.
Hey, I mean-
Everybody picks their nose.
yeah, but I'm shallow too. I'm like a kiddie pool, just shallow as fuck.
That's pretty shallow.
It is, man.
But, I mean, I'm not going to lie, dude. If I went on a date with somebody and I pull up next to them and they're literally, like, knuckle deep,
Right? I
don't know if I'm gonna answer your phone calls, because if you're digging in your nose in public, what are you doing private?
Right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't do anything that crazy, people.
So, at what point in like a friendship or a relationship is it okay to start doing that kind of stuff in front of each other?
I'll pick
Like
my
how-
nose. I don't. Hey, look, if we have sex,
Farting.
once we have
picking your
sex,
nose.
once we have sex, it's over with. I don't care. You ain't gotta like it.
Courtesy goes out the window after sex is had.
Yeah, I'm farting. I'm picking my nose. If I got a booger, I'm getting it.
Yeah, you've seen his wiener at that point,
Right.
So
If you have put your
well,
lips
am I?
on my penis, for lack of a better word, I'm free to do whatever. Like
Pretty much.
you can't unsuck my dick, so
No, it doesn't work that way.
yeah. So it doesn't. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, but speaking of, while we're talking about that, because you brought up strippers, and I have to tell you this story now. God rest his soul. One of my good friends, Bo, he passed away. It's been 4 years. It was his birthday, and I had about like $4,800 in my pocket. I'm like, you know what? We're getting a hotel, and we're gonna get this dude a stripper. It was his 17th birthday. I was 19, and my other buddy was 19. So we're like, you know, fuck it, let's get a room, get a stripper. We're gonna have fun.
Ages ago.
No.
Don't start. Anyways, so like this chick comes out, and like she's super hot, like gorgeous.
I wonder if she saw me picking my nose.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It could have been the
sorry.
same one. But if it was, then this story goes hand in hand, because then you got something on her. Well, when she gets to the hotel, she was like, you know, do you mind if I use your restroom to freshen up and change?
Oh, I can see where this is
I
going.
was like, no, you know, great, cool, go ahead, do what you got to do. Well, she comes out, and like she's dressed in this nice little outfit, whatever. And she was like, all right, I want all three of you to lay, because we got the king-size bed in the room. She was like, I want all three of you to lay on the bed, and, you know, I'm going to dance over top of you, and then I'm going to take the birthday boy and give him a special dance. Cool, no problem. So, like, it's me, Bo, and then my buddy Steven. Out of nowhere, like, she gets up, and of course, Bo's in the middle. She goes right after him first. It's his birthday, you know. Cool, pick him first. Awesome. She's dancing over top of him, and then she turns around and like went to like put her ass in his face, and a piece of toilet paper fell out of her ass and dropped on his face. The night was over after that. Like we
It
called,
had to be.
dude. We called the service. Like, look, we're not paying this chick. Like toilet paper just fell out of her ass into my buddy's mouth. Like it's disgusting.
He got pink eye.
Like, it was horrible. Like,
First of all, sometimes it happens, okay? It happens to the best of us.
so you dropped toilet paper out your ass on somebody before?
I mean, not on somebody, but like I know for a fact that I've had toilet paper balls in my ass. Like it happens to every female.
Do you have a hairy ass?
No, I get that shit waxed.
Oh, then
See,
how do you
always
have?
comes back to the ass anyway.
How do you have toilet paper balls in your ass? Like, how do you not wipe precisely enough?
No, it's the really soft. It's only certain toilet paper. It's that really, really soft stuff that leaves lint. So I'm not gonna say balls, but like lint.
No, this was a full blown like toilet paper ball.
Okay, that's
Like it was a nugget.
Fucking straight dropping nuggets.
like a white Skittle fell out of her ass onto his lips.
How do you not feel that though? Like in your ass? How did she not feel that?
I don't know. You have to ask this. You have to ask her. I wish I could contact her.
I hope you can't contact her. That's horrible.
I don't know. I'd like to ask her if she ever caught somebody picking her nose at a red light, and
Then we'd be on an even playing field.
exactly. So it'd be 1 and 1.
Alright, so back to my next embarrassing thing. I may have trumped you guys on this one.
Let's hear it.
So I used to have this job. I drove around to people's houses. I sprayed chemicals on their foundations and in their bushes and shit, right? Had this big truck with a cabinet in it. If I had to go to the bathroom in the field, I hopped in my cabin and I peed. There was a hole. It just come right out the bottom. So I'm in there pissing, right? Never cut yourself off midstream. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I heard somebody jiggle the door handle. I fucking stopped and pinched off the end. Next thing I knew, my fucking penis exploded. Blood everywhere. The tip split open.
What
Are
the-
you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah. I thought I was dying.
How the fuck? How hard did you pinch it?
And
how bad did you have to
I had
piss?
to piss, man. That shit. I got the bladder of a fucking 90-year-old man. So when I gotta go, I gotta go. So I go home. My wife at the time looks at it, observes it closely, and laughs at me.
Hey, that's not a laughing matter.
It's not a laughing matter, but I'm like, alright, what do? I'm gonna die. Never gonna be able to use my Peter again. Well, we gotta go to the hospital. We go to the hospital. I'm in triage, and triage nurse asks me, takes my current wife at the time out, says, does your wife abuse you? I was like, if my wife did some shit like this to me, she ain't my wife no more.
Right.
So they take me back, and here's where it starts to really get embarrassing, is if that isn't embarrassing enough. Nurse comes in, has my dick in her hand, starts laughing. I look over at my wife, she's laughing. I don't want any woman laughing with my dick in their hand.
No, that's not like
That's fucked up.
That's very offensive.
There's 2 women in the room, one of which is holding my dick, the other one has held my dick with her mouth, and they're both fucking laughing.
If a woman has my dick in her hand and she starts laughing, I'm packing up and going home.
Right? It's time to go.
Yeah, it's not. It's game over.
It gets better. So the doctor comes in.
Was it a female?
No. Nurse and my wife are still chuckling. I just asked doctor, I said, will you please save me? Doctor puts my dick in his hand. And I'd be a motherfucker if he didn't start laughing too. This cock-sucking bastard started laughing at my dick too. How the fuck you gonna laugh at somebody with their dick flayed open?
So how did they fix it?
I want to know how the fuck that happened.
I want to know how it happened. I want to know how I didn't die from blood loss.
I want to know how they fixed it.
Well, I've done the pinch off method before, and I mean it hurts.
You're rolling the dice, man.
Yeah, it hurts, but my dick's never exploded. Well, not that way, but
It was a dicey moment, man. So I had to either pee sitting down or pee in the shower with water running over me for the next 3 months.
spray
Just
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That it hurt so bad. But needless to say, they gave me some cream and told me just don't have no sex, don't do nothing. So I went a really long time without sex, without any masturbation, just Let me tell you what. If my dick ever stops working, kill me, Brittany.
I got you.
Kill me.
I totally understand.
I second that, please. Seriously, because
Done. I got you both.
I had surgery. I had a bad hernia where 11 inches of my intestine ended up in my nuts,
Oh my god.
and
You must have big nuts.
I think they're average. I don't know.
You got 11 inches of intestine in my motherfucker. You got some big old nuts.
My nuts look like a grapefruit. So, I got rushed into surgery. As soon as the doctor seen it, he was like, "You're going to surgery right now." The moral of the story, after the surgery, I had to sign this waiver because they do the surgery, there's a bunch of nerves and all that. It could cause nerve damage to where you can never get an erection again. So I have to sign this waiver that if my dick don't work, I can't sue them.
I ain't signing shit.
So
Fuck you, doctor.
after the surgery, for 6 months, people, 6 months, my dick didn't work. No matter what. The girl that I was dating at the time, literally, she tried to suck that. She sucked it for like 45 minutes straight. And it was like a gummy worm the whole time. Like, it just wouldn't.
You
It wouldn't
should
get hard.
You should have had her lick your asshole. That shit wouldn't have right up.
I've never had my ass licked.
What?
Never. I've never had
Oh
my ass
my
licked.
lord.
I haven't.
Tyler.
On that note,
Oh,
And,
man.
I feel kind of neglected because I've licked ass. But
you, sir, have not lived. Because that shit is like Narnia. Like, imagine going to the land of Oz and meeting the fucking wizard. Because that's what it is.
But this is my thing of why somebody has offered, but what do you, like, do I get in doggy style position? Or
No.
You just lay there like you're gonna get some head, and
Yeah.
it just goes from there.
But I'm not putting my legs up.
You don't have to.
It's not
Then
like
how-
that.
I mean,
you gotta arch a little bit. Like, you gotta do it a little bit.
You'd be alright, I promise.
You sound like you've licked a lot of ass.
I know her ex-husband.
I've licked ass.
MVP.
She's an ass eater. Yeah, I've never had it done, so I don't know. I have a problem with putting my legs in the air like a female. I just can't do it.
I mean, I didn't. Maybe I have a very well-placed ass for getting my salad tossed. I don't know.
Well, see, the way my body is set up, it's just not gonna happen.
You know, I've met so many men who are like that. And then I got Tyler over here who's like, lick my ass, please. Stranger off the street, come lick my ass.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying, if there's a way that you can do it,
You ever get head standing up?
absolutely.
There you go.
You have to be comfortable with the person, too. Like, you have to be super comfortable with the person.
But I got a hairy ass.
You don't go licking assholes of people you just meet.
Well, no shit.
Like,
I mean, I'll let somebody I just met lick my butthole. I don't care.
I'm
Well-
not licking anybody's ass that I just met.
I mean, sometimes you gotta cross that fleshy fun bridge and just go to town.
If I'm the receiver, I'm okay with it. But, yeah, I'm not just eating any ass.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I'm with you.
There's probably gonna be a background check for me.
Yeah, I'm on a Hofax, for sure.
Oh, facts.
And you have to be fresh out of the shower. Because if you took a shit that day, or if you just came fresh from work and you've been sweating, I'm not licking no sweaty ass crack.
I don't know. Sometimes you get into it when you're down there. You just don't even think about it.
You know what? You know
It's
what?
like you're possessed.
You're right, because, I was, at one point in time, I was 69ing with this chick, and I never licked ass before, and I kept hearing people saying, it's the best thing ever, so
Not a whole butthole.
I went to town, and you know what? She forgot that she was even sucking dick. Like, it was sitting there like she had a thermometer in her mouth. It was horrible, but she was enjoying herself, so,
Oh, man. It always gets back to butthole here on Saint Street.
Yeah, what?
That's where our mind's at.
I mean, that's our favorite thing. Like, who would we be? Me and you, Tyler. Especially me and you. Like, how many years do we go back? And
A lot.
It always goes back to the butthole.
Have you ever
Always.
have you ever got head where a chick like rubs her finger around your asshole?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Is it?
Yeah, as long as you don't go past, like, knuckle.
Oh, no. I don't want no penetration whatsoever. I mean, you can rub it. I'm down with that, but no penetration. No penetration.
Just saying.
Dude, because, look, you ever had a doctor check your colon?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was in the hospital once. And
I asked him out on a date afterwards.
well, I refused to date this one because this doctor had the biggest hands I've ever...
Oh, God.
He was built like the Big Show.
Oh, fuck.
He wore a size 17 ring finger. Literally, it looked like It looked like he had popsicle fingers.
How you doing, banana hands?
Look, no, because I had
Do you know maybe the
No.
Shallow Hal?
I had the female nurse that she was like, well, we're gonna check your prostate. I was like, all right, cool. I thought she was gonna do it. I was okay with that. And then here comes this large man with massive fingers, and I'm like, I'm gonna pack up and go home. Like, I don't even want to get checked now.
You're on the fucking punishment casting couch.
Dude, it was terrible. Like, I got stories for days. I've been through it, man. Like, I had a large finger in my ass, and it didn't feel well.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I ain't letting no man stick his finger in my butt. Like, women have small hands. Let's see your hands, Brittany. For those of you that can't see, that are listening, she's got tiny fingers. You're gonna have to take them rings off, though, before you do anything.
Why? Why? I'm gonna be using these fingers, not these fingers.
You never know. Shit gets dicey in the brush.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you might need one, sometimes you might need three. I've used 4 before.
In an asshole?
No.
Oh, I say. Phew. Oh, man, that's a big butthole.
Yeah, that'd be...
Good Lord.
But I will tell you this, and this is a very interesting story. I'll make it very short because I know we got another topic to talk about. I was at a party, frat party, over at UC, and this chick, she was like all about party tricks. Literally sat on a 2-liter, took the whole 2-liter, literally down until the Coke label was gone.
Why do I feel like I've heard this story before from somebody in our shared circle?
You might have.
First of all, it was not a 2-liter, okay? It was a beer bottle.
Did you?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
That was
Wait
a
a
joke.
minute.
We're going to need to resubmit your
That was a
application.
joke.
It just got real interesting in here.
Well, speaking of 2-liters, what do you think about sex on first date, Brittany?
Never.
Never.
Nope.
Never, ever, ever.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Really? Never.
Not everybody can see your face, just so you know.
Never, ever.
Again, just because you have a big butt does not mean you don't lie.
Never.
What about you, Dave?
I mean, I'm with it. Really, but it has to, like, in my younger days, dude, I was, it didn't matter. First date, first minute, first hour, I was with it regardless. I was just trying to fuck anything that was moving. But, this day and age, you can't really do that.
No, gotta have the hoe facts.
Absolutely. So now I'm more about the energy. Like, for me to be that interested and want to take it to that level, I have to have like some kind of mental connection.
I just gotta be able to connect my dick to the vagina. That's all I gotta do.
I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm a man. Like, if it gets hard, then we're going. If she blows on this motherfucker, it's gonna stand up regardless.
Right.
But
I'm a good
cool.
girl. I don't do that stuff on the first date.
I think I recall hearing a story about somebody that you slept with on the first night.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Oh. And it got quiet. So, with me...
Wait, rewind. What are we talking about?
I know somebody that you had sex with on the first night.
Who?
That you hung out with.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's full of shit.
No, I'm not full of shit.
He's full of shit.
You want to bet? Huh?
Yep.
You do want to bet?
Yep.
What do you want to bet?
I don't care anything because then I'm gonna win.
It's about $100.
I'm not involved in this bet.
Tyler, save me!
You want to bet? Or do you not?
No, I don't want to bet.
Okay.
So if I have sex with somebody on the first date, that's a win.
Definitely a win.
But the problem is,
I don't fuck on the first date.
You're a liar.
I'm kind of grimy. So if you have sex with me on the first date, chances are I'm not talking to you again.
That's my issue.
Because at that point, like, if you did this with me on the first date, how many other guys have you done this with on the first date? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're hot, I ain't passing it down.
Absolutely not.
No, because that would make me stupid. But
I'm all about blowies.
yeah, blows are nice. But if you give it to me, you're gonna give it to the next guy. So
And
That's not true.
But
Well,
see, I
That's
have.
not true.
It may not be true, but that's the mentality that I have as well. Because I feel like if you're just gonna pass your pussy around to a random stranger, then what's stopping you from giving it to the next man? So if you go out on a date with me,
Same could be said about the man.
well,
If I give
absolutely.
it to you, then I'm gonna give it to the next one.
Well, like I said, in my younger days, it was a different woman every night, and I was cool with that. But now looking back at it, I'm like, man, that was fun. Yeah, I don't regret it at all. I don't.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, I like to have that mental connection because sex, there's so much. It means so much more. You know, the more you mature and the older you get, sex is more than just getting off. Like back then, all I was worried about was getting my nut. That's it. You know, I didn't care about a connection. I didn't care about what she wanted. I didn't care if she got hers.
Brittany's chomping at the bit here.
Oh, she got something to say.
Brittany's staying out of this. Y'all keep going. Just keep going.
No,
I'm listening. I just want to hear y'all's point of view. Yeah, let's hear it.
I think we're gonna wrap this one up though.
Oh, okay.
So is there anything you want to add at the end?
No,
Oh,
I'm
we
good.
stifled Brittany. That
I'm
does
good.
not happen.
I'm good today.
Really?
Yep, I'm good.
Hey, you see that stop button? Will you hit it after I say bye?
Yeah.
So this is Saint checking out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're listening, do whatever you're supposed to do on these podcast thingies, and just make sure you listen to the next one. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Hasta mañana.
All right, hit that stop button, please.